17 years after trust was shattered, a fugitive from Travis County is back in Texas.
Prosecutors say that Alexander Ross, an accused fake dentist, abused children and defrauded the government. Feds tracked him down in Central America, where they say he was in hiding. New tonight, KXAN's Angie Bevan spoke with the police officer who stayed on this case from 1998 to today.
I kept a sticky note on my computer all these years.
A lot has changed in 17 years. Commander Patrick Cochran was a young detective. This was his big case, and he never forgot it.
I would call and check with our fugitive unit or somebody to just see if, about once a year or so, and just see if we could track him down.
This is Alexander Ross back in 1998. Police charged him with molesting at least 3 young patients, girls as young as 9 and 13. Ross ran children's dental care on East Riverside without a license to practice.
The primary purpose of what he was doing is Medicaid fraud. He was capping these kids' teeth, and there's reports in there from these little kids that had all baby teeth, but he would cap them, and he would get this money from Medicaid.
Now those patients are adults, and Ross is 66 years old. FBI agents found him in Panama about a year ago. Today we found out he's back in Travis County.
They're not going to forget about him. We're not going to forget that you did this to these kids, and we're not going to forget that we still need to prosecute you.
Commander Cochran hopes this helps Ross's former patients and their recovery.
Part of that is the closure of the case. You know, letting them know that the suspect didn't get away with it. He is going to pay for what he did to him.
In Austin, Angie Bevan, KXAN News.
And even though these reported crimes happened nearly 2 decades ago, Ross can still face charges. That's because there is no statute of limitations for some crimes. Ross is charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child and indecency with a child. In the last few years, police in our area have investigated several fugitives from the law who've traveled to other countries.
Most recently, authorities arrested Darrell Lawrence, the mother accused of kidnapping her daughter for more than a decade. In October, police found Lawrence and her daughter, Sabrina Allen, in Mexico. Back in 2002, prosecutors say Lawrence took the 4-year-old there instead of to Sabrina's father, who had custody. Lawrence is still in jail. She will appear in court next month.
And in May, we updated you on the case of the man known as Swami G. In 2011, the Driftwood religious leader was convicted on 20 counts of indecency with a child. But on the day he was supposed to appear in court for sentencing, he was gone. Marshals first thought he went to Mexico, but we checked with them today, and now they say they believe with some certainty he is in India. They say some confidential informants saw him there.